Good morning.
You're probably wondering, why do you look like this? Yeah, well, I'll tell you. So, I attend this thing called
College.
And sometimes in college, when you have this disease called
Procrastination.
you have to stay up all night to write a paper or study for an exam or
See all of the above.
which is what I did. And that's why we look like this, and that's why we're in this situation. It is currently 6 a.m. My exam is at 11 a.m., but I still have to study some more. And also, I just thought,
You're a disaster.
so I'm up now. So I'm going to clean my room because my room is a mess. And I just feel,
Disgusting.
to be honest with you, my room's a mess, my life's a mess, I haven't slept, and I need coffee.
And a lot of it.
I thought this vlog might be a little bit of fun, and you can see how delirious I get throughout the day because I realize that when I stay up all night or I don't sleep, I throughout the day progress and get more delirious than I am right now. So right now I might seem crazy, but
I'll get even crazier.
and now I'm gonna take off my makeup that I put on for no reason yesterday, even though I didn't leave my house. I don't really know why I put on makeup. I don't even remember doing it. It was very little, but I don't remember doing it. That's interesting. Okay, I'll see you when my life's like a little bit better than it is now. And by that I mean a clean room.
Maybe I'll light a candle.
Hi, I'm back. So I cleaned my room, and I'm actually feeling really surprisingly awake, but also really delirious. I just had the weirdest encounter of my entire life with my mother. I personally don't think I'll ever forget, nor will I ever let her forget it, because normally when me and my mom got into a fight,
I'm the crazy one.
but I can honestly say that this morning I was not the crazy one. I wait until a decent hour. I wait until 7 a.m. to go upstairs. Now I'm thinking no one in my house will be awake yet. Go upstairs, right? Now my mom sleeps on the couch in the living room because she has a bad back, and why am I explaining this? I go upstairs, tiptoe up. She doesn't wake up. I go in the kitchen. She's still not up. And then I swear, the second I touch the coffee pot so I can make myself coffee, this woman shoots up, like out of like a coffin. Like, do you know how surprised? So I'm standing there, delirious, haven't slept. I'm shocked. And she's like,
What are you doing?
I was like, so confused. I was like,
Making coffee?
and she freaked out and was like,
You can't make coffee.
at this point, I'm like, is she talking to me? So I'm like,
What the heck is going on?
so then I'm like,
Why can't I make coffee?
this woman storms over to me from the couch and she's like,
It's my morning thing. I wake up, I make coffee.
and I'm like, so she's like insisting that she has to make the coffee. I don't care. I just want my caffeine. So this woman's like,
I have to make it.
and I'm like,
Why?
you just woke up out of a dead sleep because God forbid I make coffee? And then she's trying to tell me I don't know how to make coffee. So I'm like, does she have short-term memory loss? Because she taught me how to use it. I was so confused. And then she just went back to sleep like nothing happened. Maybe she was sleep talking? I don't know. I've never experienced anything like it. Maybe you had to be there for it, but like, imagine your mother waking up out of a dead sleep to tell you that you make coffee wrong. Anyway, though, we have bigger issues. Bigger fish to fry. I'm so tired. I think I'm gonna go and sit outside, though, and listen to some really peaceful music to get over that traumatic experience, that coffee experience that I had. And then I'm gonna drink my coffee, and then I'm gonna come inside and take a shower, and then I'm gonna get ready to go to school. What am I gonna do after school? This camera is not coming out once while I'm in school. Not once, because no. Just no. I have to go get a spray tan later on today, though, because as you can tell by this face,
I'm looking pale.
because, and I will explain it to you.
I'm heated.
So I've been going to the spray tan place since I was 14 years old, because
I'm pale, as you can see.
And I just recently paid for a membership because the girl told me there. This is one thing that pissed me off. The girl told me there, she was like, I don't know why no one told you before, but you come so often, like, why don't you just pay? I was paying literally $60 every 2 weeks. So the girl was like,
You know you could just be paying $60 a month and literally come whenever you want.
so I'm like my jaw hit the ground. Like, I think my jaw is broken from the force when it hit the ground. So I'm like,
Hell freaking yeah.
I go in, right? And they have 2 booths. They have one in the middle and one in the back. I always go to the one in the back. Always. Because the one in the middle I went to one time and it didn't spray me right. And I had to go back like 2 days later and it was just so stupid. So the girl starts to set me up in the middle room. So I'm not one to complain, but I was like,
Excuse me, miss, can I go in the back room?
and she was like,
No, you can't go in the back room. It's broken.
and I'm like,
Who broke it?
and she's like,
I don't know.
and I was like, wow. I don't know. It was a really weird conversation. So she sets me up in the middle room, right? So I go in and I was nervous because I was like, last time it didn't really spray me. So I go in and it feels like air is literally spraying my body. So I'm pissed. So now I get out, I get fully dressed, and I go, because obviously I'm not going to walk through the spray tan place naked to tell this girl what happened. So I come out and I'm like,
Excuse me.
and she's like,
What?
and I'm like, so I don't want to complain, but last time this happened, it didn't work and it didn't develop. So I'm pissed. So now I don't want to leave because I'm like,
I'm pale.
so she's like, I mean, you can go in again for free if you want. So I was like,
Okay?
so now I'm going in for a double spray. So now in my head, I'm like, this might work, but you might look like Ross from Friends. Next day, I'm like a little tan, but not as tan as I normally get. So I'm pissed because now I got double sprayed and this shit ain't working. So out of spite, the other day, I bought self-tanner. Me and self-tanner have some issues. Over the summer, I used a lot of self-tanner. So the one issue is that for some reason, on one area of my body, it just always looked like a little blotchy.
And that's stupid.
And then another thing is that majority of my friends are men. Not men. They're boys. They're guys. So anyway, so most of my friends are guys. And my mom thinks when I get spray tans, it's stupid because she's like, why don't you just go out in the natural sun? And I'm like, I don't know, Mom. Why do I get sun poisoning? And my mom's like, I don't know. I don't get sun poisoning. And I'm like,
Well, but then maybe I was adopted.
and that's how the conversation goes. So she won't help tan my back. And you need someone to reach your back so it's even, obviously. So I have no one to do my back because I'm not willing to ask my guy friends to do my back. And they're not willing to do that. And I know that because this is how the conversation would go. I'd go,
Hey, guys, can one of you self-tan my back?
and they'd all look at me like this. And they go,
What the fuck?
and then they'd freak out on me for even asking. I have some really good friends. And just self-tanner, like, takes so much time and effort. And, like, no one has time for that. Like, honestly, I have, like, all the time in the world to do it. But that would interrupt me sitting in my bed and watching Sex in the City or sitting in my bed and sleeping. Those are precious hours I'm not willing to give up. The spray tan takes, like, 2 minutes. And the machine just...
Freaking spritzes you.
Hopefully the back room's fixed. If it's not, then I may have to self-tan. But at the same time, it's not a huge deal just because now it's like fall going into winter. So you have to wear more clothes, which means I really don't have to do my back. Because the only reason why everywhere would have to be even is if like someone's gonna see you naked. And that's not happening for me anytime soon. Because I'm a stupid idiot. That's a long story for another time that we're just not talking about. Anyway, I don't know. Someone might see me naked soon. I don't really know. I can't predict life. I live on
A whim.
So, here's the tea, sis. I thought about dressing cute for like a full-on like
45 seconds.
I did my hair kind of nice. I did my makeup. You probably can't see it, but it kind of looks not bad. And then I was like,
I'm really tired.
and then I was like, it's gonna rain. And then I was just like,
No.
you know? I had an outfit kind of in my head. And then I took it out. I didn't even put it on. Because I was like, if it looks cute, I'm going to want to wear it. But then I thought about it, and I was like, you didn't sleep last night. And you are so tired, you're going to hate yourself for dressing cute because you're just going to want to sit in a chair and feel comfortable. So I decided to not hate myself today. So that is where we're currently at. Let's see how
Why do I still look pale?
I'm wearing white sneakers and gray leggings and a black shirt and a big ass freaking loud raincoat and a hat. Because hats make me feel better about myself. Like, I don't understand why it's blurry if it's far away, but like it's fine if it's close, you know? Maybe it's a lens. Okay, that's too close. I'm tired and the coffee literally did nothing. I just feel like my body just doesn't like coffee anymore. Like, not doesn't like it, but it's basically like you've had enough caffeine
To energize an entire village, you're cut off.
We're just gonna sit out here for a second, maybe take a nap. You know what sucks is that I have an exam. But like, I've had this professor before, and it's political science. Like, political science, history, math sometimes. But like, if you put science in front of me, my brain literally, like, it just gets foggy. Like, it's like, science to me is like if someone came up to you and started speaking like
German.
I don't know how to speak German, and if you do know how to speak German, that's amazing, but like
I don't.
and that's just how I'm feeling. And yes, I have a jewel. I'm not gonna explain it, I'm not gonna justify it, I'm just putting it out there. It just feels nice. It's like a nice little breeze. But I'm hot. And I don't know why, because it's 60 degrees out.
Why am I hot?
This is such a fun... This is going to be such a weird video. I hope my neighbors don't hear me talking to... We're like...
Who is this girl talking to?
And I'm like...
My camera.
I might go to the little, like, student life center. They have a Starbucks in there. And just be like...
17 shots of espresso.
Okay, I must go. I have to go to school. I'll see you when I get home from school because yeah, that's just how we're feeling.
Right, let's do this right. Let's go to. This shit be like Friday night.